Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome aboard. In today's session, I'm really excited to give you a walkthrough of something I've been working on, a prototype of code library, or what I like to call a project library. This one is named DevPriacy, short for Developers Piracy. Now I know that name sounds a bit edgy, but don't worry, we're not actually pirating anything. It's just a fun way to describe a platform built by developers for developers, where we can freely manage, share, and collaborate on our code. DevPiracy is basically a GitHub inspired clone app that mimics some of the core functionality of GitHub, especially from a front end a user experience perspective. It's still in the prototype stage, but there's a good amount of functionality already there built in, just enough to demonstrate how it works and where it's headed. Let us start from the basic authentication. I have provided authentication. First, we have a new user has to sign up username, email, a password, a two-step verification. In fact, where not actually two-step in verification. It would be very absurd to tell. Just to recheck if the entered password is correct. Then the user has to sign in with the same credentials. Now I've already created account, so I'm just going to log in, right? And this is the dashboard. We have here user details, the the application name Dev Piracy, and we have the pull request options, and these are the actual repositories that I have actually worked on before making this video. So let's jump into this. So we have seen functionalities such as earlier of sign page, sign up page. Now this is a user dashboard actually. Once logged in, users take to a clean organized dashboard that shows the repositories and the activity. Now let's create a repository. We're going to press this plus sign and go to the new repository. This will show a new page where you have this owner repository name. I'm actually going to give this as Amazon Web Search, and then a description of very short as a commerce based application. And then I'm going to make it public so that anyone on the internet can see this repository. And you can, if you are not if you insist being a private, then you can just check this and it becomes private. Only you can choose who can see and command this. Okay, this repository. Right now I'm going to keep it public, and then we're going to click the create repository. A repository, in a few seconds the repository is made created actually. Now let's see under this Adnan as the owner as me. See, we have actually made this repository Amazon Web Search, where we can go, and actually we have many options over here. We can download the zip file. Once we have pushed into the repository, we can clone it. We can create a pull request. A pull request is when you have made a certain edits, and now you're going to branch it into the main program or the main files. That's when you create this pull request. And we can have add file. We can either upload a read file, I can upload and create a new file, or upload a file. So right, and these are these some of the basic. So like I have um, told you before, this is actually a prototype, not, but we have a minimal number of functionalities. Now see, we have profile. This shows the repositories that I have active right now. Amazon Web Search, DDD, which is, stands for data links, an example of code library, and this one is. And now I'm going to show an example of uploading files in the repositories. For example, the data links I have added readme. By the way, this was added 2 hours ago. See, you can have see commit command here. Git add readme. See, it's actually commit comment here, which I added 2 hours ago. So this is one of the example where I create a new file. So I read md. So, okay, this is going to take a long time, so I'm just actually showing you what I've done 2 hours ago with the same thing functionality. We can upload files from the system, from the local computer. See here, once I have selected, let's say, let's have selected the screen. we selected this screenshot. So the automatic the details are taken here. We can have comments here. So this one of the examples. It's gonna take long time for the because it's actually a prototype that I'm actually working on. And then back to the DevPriacy, and there's another functionality here where we can give a star, right? We can give a star to the repository for which like star gives you like how functional or how public is it is for open like open for the public to come and work on these repositories. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Even though this is still a prototype, the idea is to slowly build on this with more advanced features like the uploads, branching. Here branching is a concept where let's say you have a main program and you need to make some edits, you need to update the version. Just can't go directly and update the main program, right? You're gonna branching is what creating a different version of the same program and editing and proving and generating the output. And then if it seems right to the company or the team, it then this collaboration is called pull request to the main program. So this is what branching is about. When we have cloning is making a copy of the repository into your local storage systems, and there are commit repositories and maybe even team collaboration tools, all the goodies that make platform like GitHub essential for developers. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you understand this functionality of this prototype that I built, DevPriacy, a GitHub clone. Right. This is in the prototype stage. Maybe we will have some slowly add some more features to it. So feel free to drop comments, ask questions, and I'm going to provide this sooner or later in the GitHub repository in the description. Thank you for watching this video.